Okay, talk about UAW. What else you got?
Okay, the UAW. You want some more information on the UAW?
First, say your name. I'm videotaping you, Yogi.
My name is Uric Alex Boris. I was born August the 2nd,
Everything, huh?
There's a limit on that memory.
1926,
Where?
in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
What hospital?
I don't know. I'm the eldest of 6. I am 84. I've got 3 younger brothers and 2 sisters, and we're lucky that Ma and Pa had good genes because we had no pre-existing conditions.
That's good.
My family doctor, I mean, he examines me for 3 minutes. I said, "How are the noises?" You're all right. You're all right. I've had both my knees replaced.
Right.
I had problems, and I have bladder problems, but I lucked out, no cancer.
That's good.
To this point in time. I still move around. My big problem is arthritis in my back. I have a condition called venous insufficiency.
He doesn't wear socks.
Yeah, that's right. If I put socks on, I can't get my damn shoes on.
Yeah. You know, they make good socks.
Tell us about working for the union here.
Pardon me?
Tell us about being in the
Oh,
union.
okay. I was a union steward for about 2 terms. I think once I represented people in the inspection department, but I wasn't forceful enough, and well, you know, I mean, I don't like all that locker room talk. I like to, I hope that my language is, well,
Don't worry.
not obscene. I hate to be obscene. I think it indicates
That
lack
you're old?
of intelligence.
No, that too, I suppose.
That I got a poor vocabulary. I now say that if I had the fluency now, back in 1945, I was rejected for the military twice. Now I look back, and if I had the fluency then I have now, I mean, I would have been a 5-star general.
Are you kidding me?
Like I am.
Give me more stories. Come on, you told us so many before I had the camera on.
Myself. Okay, what do I want to
Tell
you?
me about the guy who was making $25,000 a year, who got beat up all the time. Remember, you showed me the picture down the hall.
Oh no! No! I mean, he did. He was one of the one of the Ruthers.
Oh.
There were 3 Ruthers brothers. They tried to kill Walter Ruther. They shot him through a kitchen window, and he ended up with an arm deformity. And well, he got beat up at the Ford, plant. See, what a lot of people didn't know, and I didn't know, before Walter, he became the president, the CIO was involved. There was a guy called R.J. Thomas, and he was a communist.
Huh.
And I got to tell you this that people don't know. The mafia and the underworld, they were able to organize the longshoremen in New York.
Mm-hmm.
But they could never make any inroads on the West Coast because Harry Bridges, he was a communist, and he ran the longshoremen on the West Coast.
Wow.
So it means, it is important to know where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Because now my sister doesn't want me to talk politics. My sister-in-law she said to me, Uric.
Be positive here.
She said, Uric, how are you so different from your brothers and sisters? I said, Nancy, I'm not. She comes from Iowa. What's the community?
Duluth?
No. The guy that wrote the Music Man, Meredith Willson.
Dude, that's before my time.
Anyway, my brother, he went, to school in the 50s to Grinnell College. Now this is how good the GI Bill was at that time. At that time, you could go to any college in the world who would accept you, because Grinnell College was a school of millionaires.
What?
Averill Harriman. He came. He went to. He's a graduate of. Grinnell College, and Nancy is that. All she talks
Yogi,
about.
less Nancy, more UAW, please.
Okay, yeah.
You always get on these tangents here.
Well, they had some tragedy in your life now, kinda. Nancy married Craig Brewer, and they now live on Mercer Island.
Washington.
On Lake Washington. And I kid her, see, last year, their last, child, a son, Corey, got married, and they had the reception on their home on Washington Island. So I kidded Helen. I said to her, I don't know, maybe Bill Gates and, Melinda may drop over because they live down the road. I don't know if you know that. On Mercer Island. But I wanted really, to impress Helen, because a year or two ago, she took me to a bat mitzvah in Maryland. And I met some of her family.
You're meeting the family, huh?
I met two of her sons. Nothing, no. She's,
girlfriend?
No. She's, I have given her a new name. See, I've always forgotten what to call her. But now, I call her Sister Helen, because she's, I don't know, it had, something to do that I identified her with the union. So, union members, they address themselves as brother and sister.
Sure.
And I think that would be a great call for you and I. And we are at arm's length, love to dance with her. And, I have not her sugar daddy, because my friends, I call the itinerary.
Yogi, can we please focus here?
I'm the
We're rolling 8 minutes.
Our first trip was to Alaska, right?
Oh, wow.
We went there, and then, like I said, we went to Northern Europe.
Oh.
And we flew to London from Chicago.
Fancy.
And then we got on the ship. And then we even, we went to the capitals. Oslo. Went to, what's the capital of Finland?
Helsinki?
Went there.
How do you know that?
What? He's smart. What the hell? He's a college graduate.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
That's what I would expect from a college graduate, an answer like that. Well, to get, we had a choice. We landed, on the port that represents the entry to Berlin, Germany. I forgot it. And we didn't take the plane. We took the train. It was an hour's ride to Berlin. So I saw Berlin.
When was this?
It was about 3, 4, 5 years. The wall had been knocked down.
Yeah.
They took us to a nice restaurant. I'm still not impressing Helen, but I said, I don't care.
Why do you have to impress her? Doesn't she
That's
already
right.
like you?
Why? Anyway, and then of course we went on that trip. We went to Russia. Now you know the name Leningrad and St. Petersburg.
Right.
No, St. Petersburg.
Oh, right. Okay.
Stalingrad is way south.
Right.
That's where the big. Last night I was watching Charlie Rose.
He likes Charlie.
I like Charlie.
11 o'clock and 1 o'clock.
A.m. Well, it's 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. in the morning. I got sleep apnea. Anyhow, he had a British historian on there. See, I forgot the name of his book, but I wrote it down in the dark. I got to get his book.
Are we not going to get any more UAW history? Because I'm going to stop
Any more
recording.
UAW history?
I want to hear this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyway, he asked British, writer. Well, they were, talking about, if the Allies would have lost the war, they were talking about, and they talked about Churchill. Churchill wrote his own speeches. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, nobody does that.
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
true.
I never realized that.
They
It's
don't
tough.
Corey
do it as much-
Mason.
They don't do it as much anymore.
But, oh, yeah. So he asked this author, now, I don't know who he got this answer for. He said of all the generals involved in the war, World War II, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, who did he consider the greatest? And that was the Russian, Zhukov, because he won the Battle of Stalingrad, Minsk, Moscow, Leningrad. He was the guy
Yeah. turn the
that
war
beat
around.
them in the big wars.
Right.
But see, they made a mistake, see.
What, the Germans?
It's the Russian. Yeah, the Germans made a mistake. That,
They stacked it with-
1,000 miles in the wintertime.
Right.
Where the oil turned to gel. Forget it, they couldn't do anything.